Not much. This coffee's tasting pretty good, actually.
Sucky.
Full of the green spa. Sucky.
When we got back into the studio, the live stream had stopped because YouTube heard us using copyright music. I'm going to say this right now. I'm probably going to nab all of our videos off of YouTube and drop them over into a different thing. I know copyright music. Either that or I got to plan and use some fucking non-copyright. I don't know. I just don't want to hear.
Maybe we.
This is a time now where the computers are smart enough to just go and hear. Oh, they're using this. Boom, cut them off.
We should have that my buddy's band in here, and maybe see if they could write us some original music or something, and we'll promote their band, but by using their original music or whatever.
Kleen. Literally, and what was the other one that you always say?
Shit. Usually, or
no, you say literally and something else. You said use it the other day. We just used it last episode. It was literally and something else.
I can't remember.
Kleen, you are off.
I'm telling you.
Did you drink both of your beers already?
No, I got like half the other one gone already.
I enjoy these mornings, but Kleen, it must be. You know what it is? We need a break.
Need a break?
Yeah, we've been doing since like June 1st-ish. Around June. We have been consistently crunching shit out, man.
Well, no, that's fine. I'm just,
this is it's good to have a Labor Day break.
It's
I think, don't you?
So
I noticed I got my Smurf hat going today.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Got a little Smurfage going on. It needs to go to the top. Like if I do this,
I'm gonna get your red one so you can be Papa Smurf.
Yeah, Pumpa. I'm big
Pumpa
big
Smurf.
Papa Pumpa Smurf.
You know, what was that? What was the little woman's Smurf? She was the only one. She had to
Smurfette.
She had to be getting fucking.
Oh God, yeah, dude.
Can you imagine her?
She would have been in a Smurfette gangbang.
The fucking imagine HR in the Smurf world, like because she's probably getting fucking sexual innuendos all the time because she's only female.
I thought you were gonna say molested all the time.
Oh, yeah, could be
I did.
too.
I thought you were gonna say that. I did. I thought
I was.
Kleen's gonna go to the molestation. Molester mode. Okay. I don't know. Let me pull. You got some fucking shit, man.
Yeah,
I got a couple of deals here.
I'll pull it up on my notes.
I don't know about this Adele. Still, I'm very worried about her.
You want me to send you a couple things like I did the other day?
No. Well, I mean, unless you have problems reading things.
No, I don't have problems reading things, but it's more entertaining when you do it. Especially now that I'm not awake, it might be a good idea for you to read.
That would be fun, actually. I could have like a wrong answer button.
Let's do this.
So let's see here. Yeah, I don't get Adele here in her craziness. I kind of want to leave that up on the screen so if Endo comes out here and sees it, I want to be like, who is that? And she'd be like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Because I barely recognize her, to be honest with you. I barely recognize her. When I saw the picture, I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, this one's great. I got to send this one to you. That's good. You'll get a kick out of this one. And you can have fun doing it.
I'll get kicks out of it. Okay. I'm going to play the music. Let's just fucking go.
All right.
Here we go. It's 8:30. Boom. Okay. Mic's off.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Goin Deep Show.
Let's do this.
Uh-oh.
And go deep.
Go deep.
Fighting for the powers of evil. Because good is fucking dumb. I'm the kid. This is once again the Goin Deep Show. Giving you dumb content in your ears since 2003. And yes, that's 30 seconds and 2 F-bombs. If you can't deal with it, go fuck yourself, number 3. the studio tonight, sucking down the coffee and the Miller Lights. He's half awake, he's half asleep, he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Mr. Goddamn fucking Kleen.
Greetings, everyone.
Also joining us, we have two bitches in the studio. One's licking her asshole. The other one's licking her asshole. Two of them are licking their own assholes, man.
Wow.
You ever have two chicks lick their own assholes?
That'd be pretty talented.
Two bitches licking their assholes? It's Rosie and Augie.
Would they be hot or disturbing? I'm not sure.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, guys. Wait a minute. That's not really good.
We must have two female Rottweilers.
I would love to have two bitches in here who could lick their own assholes.
Wow,
we haven't had a live performance art like that in a while, Kleen. We need live performance art. You know, that's the way to describe what we have when people come in here with their titties out. Kleen, describe. We had the Dr. Nurse shows in here last week.
Yeah, yes,
and
we did.
And you had a front row show and a titty grabbing all day.
I know. I was like.
Describe what you saw. What was going on? Skin on skin, even they were grabbed. They were tits and they were grabbing.
The doctor had her hand down Nurse Fiona's shirt and was grabbing the flesh, grabbing the tit flesh.
In your brain, did you immediately go into, I want those to be my hands?
Well,
I want my hands to be those hands, and those hands to be mine.
I think any straight man would.
And of course, I always get the fucking raw end of the deal. I'm always looking at the back end of every situation here. I had a former
guest. She has a good looking back end though. I'll give her that.
I had a former guest of the show who was on back in 2016, little brunette, and she was great. She had this accent. She was cool for a local waitress. And then a friend of friends of friends and stuff like that. She came in. She was really, really good on the microphone. We went to see Dita Von Teese together with Red back in the day, and it was a good, right? Yeah, it was a burlesque show. And she at one point came in and whipped her boobs out, and I don't know if this shows growth in my world.
You didn't grab them.
I didn't even look at them.
Oh wow!
This is what
you didn't look at them.
You ask why, Kleen? Yes. Why? Why? Because
Why?
You didn't look at him? No. Okay, on to the next thing.
I had a mouthful of coffee, sorry.
I know we both took a chug at the same time. On cam, you're going to see we'll be like, hey, everybody, somebody's got to keep talking here. We should probably not drink at the same time. So here's the deal. She came in and she was like, somebody wanted to see your tits. She was like, okay, I'll show you my tits. And this is back when Red was kind of here, and I still want to maintain some type of peace with any woman who's in my life when it comes to this podcast. So I made sure that the two of them, I'm not even going to say get along. Everyone should just literally be on that baseline of getting along.
Right.
I don't care if they go hang out together. I don't care if they go to lunch. I don't care if they go, let's get together for coffee, do whatever. Half the time, the people who I'm with don't want to hang out with the people that do this podcast with us. They don't. They just, there's some little
like taboo.
Well, if you think about it, if you think about what this show is, it is pretty much a diary journal of every human being that we've interacted with since 2003.
Yeah, pretty.
So what that leads everything. What that means is anybody who's you can go back and listen to and go like, we should call them. They haven't been in like fucking 10 years. We should call them. They haven't been in 5 years. So if you're in a relationship with a person like that, where you can you can bring back any person that you've hung out with for the past 15, 16 years, it gets dicey. It's a lot of fucking people. And then, so I tried to make sure that person, the two of these people were getting along, and I wanted them to continue to get along. So I made sure there were no lines crossed, because this is what it was. Kleen. Have you ever had that instance where you've done the right thing? Like I know one, but I want to ask you this. Have you ever thought to yourself, I just did the right thing, and you were proud of yourself for doing
you're proud of something that I did right? Or
I'm not proud of it. No, I'm disappointed that you did the right thing.
Oh God, I can't remember what it would be. Seriously.
How about when you showed Endo your girl's titties and you didn't show me?
Well,
how about that?
Yeah, well.
How about that, Kleen?
I figured girls see other girls' tits all the time.
Would you look at that? That's what you said to her, and then you didn't give me any of it.
Yeah, well,
Why don't you show me your titties, Kleen?
Well, you don't really share with your guy friends the ones you like a lot.
Mm-hmm. It's the ones you hate. You're showing them all day, right?
Well, it's the ones that you're just, having the sex relationship with, the friends with benefits, stuff like that.
Is that true?
I think so. For me, it is.
Because, well, Is it something to be said about the mindset of the girl that you're just banging and you don't, and you're like, yeah, she's fine with me showing off her fucking titty pics and butt pics and stuff.
Some of the ones that are friends with benefits are just kind of,
fuck buddies.
Yeah, fuck buddies. They're just kind of like, I don't know, just a little more out there usually, so they don't really give a shit who sees their tits.
They're women, dude. They all give a shit. They all have sensitivities. We can gloss over the fact that they just want to fuck, and then we can, just go away and just be like, yep, they're there to stick our pee-pees in. That's it. But come on. They all have these feelings. Who's licking? August. Got these goddamn bitches in here licking their pussies and buttholes still.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can hear them.
That was me. I was licking
Ladies.
August's butthole for her.
Ladies, if you want to. Go get her. Get her. Squirrel, go get her.
Oh no. Yeah, they both go.
So, cleanage. We have Adele here on the screen still. Can you believe this shit?
Yeah.
Is that Endo? I hear an Endo in the studio. I heard somebody. Somebody was barking. Somebody was saying things. I heard somebody out there. Hello? Is anyone here? I hear people. There was barking. And we heard people. Somebody was coming out here. This is what I don't like. Okay?
What's up?
Sneaky. I don't like sneaky. Somebody sneaky in here. Mm-hmm. Or somebody who also opens the door, hears people talking, doing the show, and then it's turn and runs and scurries away.
Oh.
Okay. That's also something that I'm not a big fan of.
You'd prefer them to join in?
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
It's kind of
participate, fuck's sake.
It's kind of like walking in on you and your woman having sex and going, well, I might as well participate.
You ever had somebody do that to you, Kleen? Walk in while you're banging?
Almost.
Oh, yeah? Who were you banging? Was it some chick that you wanted to see banging, or was it just like some ugly hag that you had to like, I'm not fucking her?
No. It was one of my ex-girlfriends. She had a hot roommate, and we were going at it, and her roommate was like, what are you two doing? She's like, maybe I'll come in and join.
So she watched it. Were you thrusting, or what was the scenario where
she was riding me?
She was riding you.
Yeah.
Which can you give a description of what this girl looked like who was riding you? I mean, was she flopping around and shit?
She was a good-looking girl, actually.
I'm guessing big old titties.
No, a good solid C, borderline D.
Clean. I think you always got the same chick, same titties.
No, not really. I've dated all different size titties and all different types of chicks.
All different areolas.
Areolas.
Last week we brought up a story about Bella Thorne, the Disney actress who made like $1 bajillion in one day, 24 hours. But the follow-up story on that is everybody's pissed at her now because she fucked up the entire OnlyFans payment system because she totally told everyone that she was going to do naked shit.
And then she didn't.
And then she didn't do naked shit, and a bunch of dweebs and nerds who paid for the naked shit were pissed off and like, I want my money back. I'm like, you fucking faggots. Go like you can't find naked chicks on the internet. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you?
All she had to reply is, sorry, no refunds during COVID.
Well, no, she did fuck over the people who were actually making money, though, on the site. The sex workers.
Well, that's not good. You got to support your local sex worker.
Yes. Don't except if you're like the paralyzer. Don't pick them up after your shift at the overnight
security
car
job.
Dealer security guard and then think you're doing some noble cause by picking up the toothless Saginaw hooker and taking her home.
Yes.
And thinking she's not going to be pissed. Don't you remember? Do you remember that story where
Yes, I do.
He left the damn dealer.
We were talking about the other day, remember?
Well, there were some tiny details about that.
Oh.
Remember how many times that bitch was telling him, "Oh, $10, I'll give you a BJ for $10."
Oh,
and he's like, no. And then she was negotiating with him. Remember?
Oh yeah.
How about $5? $5? She's digging through his pocket change. She's digging through his fucking change in his car. Whatever's in your ashtray, I'll take it.
Wow.
I mean, no, she didn't say that. I'm just saying. But
I'm like, if she did, that's pretty sad.
Do you get more?
I'm like, you can just take it.
Does it cost more for the toothless ones?
I don't know. I think it was the big joke is skin the wind, but what about, gumming? I've never. Would you ever want a gummy? I mean, that's kind of weird. Maybe when I get older, I'll enjoy gummies, but
it's probably safer. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
You can't piss off a chick and she chomps down and bites your dong off and throws it into the pork.
That's for true.
Buy it at Kroger or Save a Lot meat store.
I just said that's for true.
Then you're fucked up today.
I know.
And you haven't done. You're just out of it.
No, I'm just tired.
Okay, so back to this Bella Thorne thing for a split second. She totally screwed the actual sex workers. Now, here's the thing. In this world, sex workers, that term kind of, strippers, sex workers, all these things. They get this kind of, it's a derogatory term. I mean, you can call people all sorts of shit.
They work hard for their money.
But tell me the difference between Cardi B talking about her fucking pussy and shit in a song and a girl who quietly gets paid to have sex with a dude. Okay, because Cardi B was a stripper before.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that, and you were mentioning it in the last show too. So, but yeah, it's talking about gagging on a dirty cock. That's because it's stank-ate. I didn't watch it.
Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits, baby. Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. Gotta do it. The overnight headlines that I did pull, Loretta Lynn and Kid Rock. Did you hear about this shit?
No, that's a weird combo.
Well, no, he's a fan of hers.
Oh, okay, I understand.
I'm not a big fan of country music, but I know who the fuck Loretta Lynn is. Okay?
Right.
That's back in the day when the
Coal miner's daughter, baby.
Country was actually country music, and it wasn't pop bullshit. When Taylor Swift fucked it, whatever the fuck music hers is, her music is shit on both ends.
Yeah, she's not.
It's shit on top of diarrhea with a little cherry of turd on the top of it. It's fucking awful.
And then it just blew up for some reason.
It's because she's tall and lanky, and a bunch of creepy dudes can look at her and think about banging her. That's why she's popular. And a bunch of little girls are looking up to her. She's no Adele. She's no fatty Adele.
Yeah, but
I don't like skinny Adele, by the way.
Adele's got an amazing voice, so you got to give her that.
Skinny Adele can go fuck her fat itself, because I don't like skinny Adele. Not a fan.
Are you body shaming her now?
I'm body shaming skinny Adele. Yeah, skinny Adele, go eat something. You need to fucking eat.
Eat a Big Mac.
Go get fat again, please.
Cheeseburger.
Please.
I got these cheeseburgers.
I'm like I said, look at her on the fucking screen, dude. She looks fucking ridiculous. She looks ridiculous. Everybody look this up.
Well,
Adele, Jamaican shit.
I mean, she's
Jamaican me not fucking like her, so she's Jamaican.
She's made a lot of progress. I got to give her props on that because it's not easy.
It's hard work to do.
Yeah,
it's definitely hard work to do, no doubt. To lose weight. Here's the thing, though. Technically, it's not hard work. It's harder to make food and stick food in your mouth, and after you get done, you have to take a nap. There's a lot more into eating food than there is to not eating food. If you think about it.
Have you ever noticed though, all the healthy food that you have to buy at the grocery store is like 2 or 3 times more expensive than the crappy shit?
Let's just do this. Everybody. The time it takes to actually do all what I just described with making the food, eating the food, stuffing it in your fucking face. What if you did something else? What if instead of sitting down to a whole fucking meal and being a big fatty, you just grabbed a handful of nuts, cashews, almonds, whatever.
Well, I didn't know what direction this was going.
Throw it in your mouth. Throw some fucking nuts down your mouth and go do something constructive and not be so fucking fat. You're going to save time. You're going to make some new stuff. You're going to do some things. But I'm hungry and I'm fat. I got to eat 600 pounds. I have never watched this 600-pound life. Endo was talking about this all the time. I need to watch it.
It's on late at night.
What time? It's late night. What channel is it on?
I think it's like TLC or Discovery or something like that. I can't remember. I think it's TLC.
I'm curious about the show. I want to watch it.
It just happens to be on, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch this. This is kind of.
Does it make you feel better about your life when you watch a fat person and how they can't wipe their own asshole?
No, it's just I always kind of wonder, like, man, wouldn't your brain after a certain period of time, like, I know I get to a certain where I'm like as fat as like physical, and then I'll lose weight, and then I'll go back to that point again, and then I'll lose weight, and I kind of like bounce back and forth like a rubber ball.
I'm at my peak right now.
I never let myself go past that one point.
Okay, so how your curiosity there has how do these motherfuckers did not hit the fucking brakes?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, no shit. I mean,
it's like,
does food taste that good? That good? Because realistically, Kleen,
I think
name the last time you tasted something that you had never tasted before.
It's been
besides that tangy pussy that you keep eating.
It's been a long time.
Seriously, so you've realistically, they say what, every 7 years your taste buds change or whatever.
Yep.
Okay, so with that in mind, you're still, there's nothing that I haven't tasted that I haven't tasted before. Last night we went to G's, had some fucking spears and shit, and you're soaking up the butter and the fucking garlicky shit, and it tastes so fucking good on your mouth.
Those garlic knots.
But if you were to tell me that, I crave this so much that I have to have a 2,000 calorie thing sitting in front of me, and I got to eat it all. Those motherfuckers, how much are they eating? Did they show them fucking stuff in their faces and stuff?
Oh, they eat a lot. I mean, like we're talking pounds and pounds of food.
What? So what is it? How much of different varieties of things? Is it just is it like cakes and fucking ice cream and fucking tacos?
It varies on the person, but I noticed like the consensus is usually like Kentucky Fried Chicken is like a lot of them. They're like they eat a shit ton of fried chicken. Like everybody, it doesn't matter if they're white, black, Hispanic, whatever that person is on that show. They're like wolfing down the fried chicken for some reason. That's like one of their go-tos.
How do we? I mentioned Loretta Lynn and Kid Rock. Yeah, and we skipped right past it. Yeah, according to they were at a friend's wedding. They were together, and Loretta Lynn jokingly said something about marrying Kid Rock. So much so that the spokesperson had to come out and say that they actually didn't get married. But there's photos of the two of them together, Kid Rock and Loretta Lynn. I think Kid Rock is a prime example of what not to do with marriage. Now, Kleen, I'm gonna slide over into this conversation we had the other day because this is gonna wrap up the rest of our.
Yep, that's
what do we got?
I know where this is.
We got about 14 minutes here programming, and this is gonna occupy. Kleen the other day we're at freaking Buffalo Wild Wings, and he actually mentions that he was thinking about like the big M. Yep. I'm not even gonna say it because it's just an awful word.
Then you lectured me for like about.
It's not even a lecture, dude. You got to be smarter than this. Who in their right fucking mind who's already done that shit wants to do that shit again?
Yeah, but I didn't truly do it.
Clean.
You know what I mean, mine was like a.
I would rather have every hair. I would rather have every hair on my asshole ripped out one by one.
Wow.
Every day for the rest of my life than to be married ever again. Think about this. Okay?
Wow.
I would.
Are you into that?
I would rather have to bleach somebody's butthole with my tongue every day than to ever fucking even think about that. That never crosses my mind. I can't believe it even crossed your mind. That is the weirdest thing to me. It's just bizarro.
See, you got married for what you thought were valid reasons.
No, I didn't.
No?
I never asked anyone to marry me. I'm never going to ask anyone to marry me. She asked me to marry her.
Oh.
I'm not going to propose to somebody. Oh. I'll die. Well, and be happy knowing that I never fucking asked anybody to marry me. It's fucking lame.
See, look, I didn't even know this about you, and we've been friends forever.
No, dude. I never fucking. Come on. I guess I need to know what's the rationale behind that. Why I did it once and I was stupid, and then I did a big divorce because what now after the 200 or so days that you've been hanging out makes you think
it's been more than 200, but
really when did you guys start hanging out?
Beginning or end of March, I guess. So it's, I guess, yeah, maybe it is 200. Yeah.
Where's my Siri?
Yeah, it might be less than that actually. No, I think it.
What's the date? Give me a date.
Just let's go to the end of March 30th till today's date.
Hey Siri, how many days have there been since March 28th?
It was 157 days ago.
Half.
157 whole days, Kleen, and you're thinking about getting married.
Well, not right now, but eventually.
150 whole days.
Eventually.
Kleen, I mean, come on. That's almost 4 whole months.
I know. Imagine that.
That's almost 4 whole months.
I know. Amazing, isn't it?
I mean, listen. I mean, literally, think about it. Give me your rationale on this, because dude, I can't. I don't know. After being married for as long as I have, and pretty much just saying, "Oh, fuck this shit" every goddamn day of it.
Yeah.
How long were you married? You said you were married for 10 whole months to your ex-wife, right?
Yeah, 10 months. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what, 300 whole days?
Yeah, something like that. I made 300.
You made 300 days of marriage, Kleen.
Double what the dating is.
I mean, come on, dude. Give me your thoughts on this. I need to know what your thoughts are.
I don't know.
I need to know what your thoughts are on it, so that you can dance around because you think your girl's listening.
Oh no, I don't care if she's listening or not.
Right? No, that's what I mean. It's like honesty is key. You always say, and then I need to know what your thought process.
My thought process is when I always said that I would like to be married someday because I like the domestic life. I really do.
So why can't you have the domestic life and not be married?
I can, but I've never really had the official wedding thing, marriage that I was like, I wanted to actually ask somebody.
So here's the deal. So what is a wedding essentially? A party.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
We can have a party
with some
anytime.
bullshit ceremony that happens at the beginning, but that locks you together for the rest of your life and gets the state involved in every part of your finances.
Right.
So why? That sounds fun. That sounds like a good time, right?
We've actually
by shackling someone to your leg for the rest of your fucking life.
Well, we've actually had a conversation. I'm like, what do we really? We've also talked about why do we even have to legally get married? we were talking about maybe doing like a hand fasting ceremony thing that was like a, an ancient thing that you're not legally married, but you're like promising yourself to the other person for, as long as you guys want to be together or the rest of your life or however you want to do it. So
I guess my brain always goes to, why can't you just consciously in your own brain make that decision without the ceremonial bullshit?
Oh yeah, you totally.
This is my biggest problem with any of this crap. It's like, we must do this special chanting and put these symbolic rings on our fingers to make it official.
Yeah,
what the fuck are you doing? This is like voodoo bullshit.
Yeah. Well, the whole
it makes it so much more official since we jumped through all these fucking retarded hoops and got the state involved.
Yeah.
It's called just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Just decide you're going to be with that person and let your mind do the same exact shit. Yeah. There's zero reason for it. It's just these women get this thing in their head. I got to have the wedding. I got to have the big deal. I got to spend money to make it all fucking happen. It's retarded. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. This is a Disney princess bullcrap. Disney princess bullcrap. It's dumb. It's the dumbest idea ever. You'll never, no. It will never happen for me ever again, by choice. Well, again, like I said, I never asked her to fucking marry me. She'll be the first to say that. I never fucking asked. I'm never gonna ask anybody to fucking marry me. Unless it's August, who licks her butthole like this. Jesus Christ, man! Look at that fucking dog go to town.
Just imagine what she'd do to you with some peanut butter.
Jesus Christ, Augie licking that ass.
If she licked her ass, she'd probably lick yours.
Last night before I went to bed, two things came across my newsfeed, which were very weird to me. Timing-wise, I'm a baseball fan. So the first thing that came across was Mariah Carey wrote some songs for Derek Jeter back in the day. Did you know this?
No, I did not.
They dated. They porked a little bit.
Oh, did they really?
Mariah,
I didn't know that.
Derek Jeter porked a little bit. And then
he likes those singers.
Jeter had all sorts of women, man. This Minka Kelly was also one of his former girlfriends.
She a model or something?
Yeah. So she's dating Trevor Noah now. But all I'm saying to you is, if either of these groups of people had a kid, that would be an attractive motherfucking kid. You know what I mean? Right. But Jeter, I never realized how much Jeter and Trevor Noah kind of have some vague similarities. They're like both the same skin tone. I think they both had black and white parents.
I'm trying to remember
mixers.
Trevor Nolan, you said?
Noah. He's like the new Daily Show host.
Oh, okay. Oh, that guy?
That guy.
Oh, okay.
That motherfucking guy. So, Kleen, did you have a Mr. Kleen Skanky Cock Up and Horror? We're gonna do Hottie of the Week here. We're down to our last 7 minutes of the show. Kleen barely said anything about why he wants to get married, besides all this ceremonial crap that he was so informative, giving us reasons for doing it.
Well,
there's not a reason.
It's a heartfelt reason. That's the only reason you do it,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, apparently, you're not heartfelt during you had to go through that hoop to be really heartfelt. You're either heartfelt or I'll go through this crap, and then guess what, guys? I'm gonna really be heartfelt after.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Either you are or you're not.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's
so like why? So why go through the hoops?
Either fill it or not. So, and that's
it's bullshit. It's like going to church. You think Jesus wants really the body and the blood? Drink it. It's all symbolic crap that as soon as you leave, it doesn't mean shit.
Right. Grab the bottle and chug it.
Because if it worked, if that symbolic shit worked, there would be no divorces.
Very true.
If you went through all of the symbolism and all of the strong things that bring two people together and all these things, divorce would be non-existent because he technically would be proving that all of that ceremonial bullshit actually worked. And it obviously doesn't.
If you think about it, back in the day when our parents, it was hard to get a divorce, apparently, it sounds like. And maybe they just didn't do it. But there was people that hated each other that stuck together forever.
Right. So why risk the potential of hating somebody and not being able to turn and go the other way?
Well, you can always turn and go the other way. We know that.
Right. So, but why put this fucking speed bump to get out of it in the way?
Speed bump.
It's what it is.
I like that terminology, speed bump.
It is, because if you go beyond, you're like, if you're just, hey, man, we're happy. This is great. Why wreck it by saying, here's all the stipulations and things if you would want to get out of it. It's like guaranteeing you
just utter
to
failure.
second think. It's not even guaranteeing you to utter fail. It's guaranteeing you to second think it. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Because if shit goes awry,
you're going to lose half your stuff. She's going to lose. Well,
if
you're going to lose
shit hits
half
the
your
fan,
stuff.
if shit goes haywire with the relationship, and you want to get out, guess what? There's all these difficulties in order to do it. So you second guess getting out of it, even though it could be potentially totally the right thing to fucking do is to get the fuck out of it.
Right. Makes sense. I'll listen to your valid point.
I haven't heard a point from you yet on why you should.
Well,
You've heard 16 points on why you shouldn't. Tell me why you should. That's what I'm asking, man. Like, really, what's the reason?
like I said, it's a heartfelt thing.
Are her blowjobs that fucking good?
They're amazing.
So then, guess what? Guess what happens when you get married?
That's a valid.
Guess what happens when you get married, Kleen? Guess how many of them you get?
I don't know.
Way fucking less. Want to call G-Dub up right now and ask how many blowjobs he got before he was married? Guess what I'm going to say? Way fucking less. Guess how many blowjobs I got after I got fucking married? Way fucking less.
She didn't like the blow doll, did she? No, I'm just joking.
Just saying, Kleen.
Maybe you got more.
Kleen wants less blowjobs. That's why he wants to get married.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it?
Yep. That's it.
Again,
You got me.
I just keep coming up with reasons, Kleen, and you just give me nothing here to work with. You're giving me nothing to work with.
I don't have to. That's because it's something I want to do. I don't.
And again, this leads me back to what a thing I've always said. You can't fully regret something until you completely commit to it.
Exactly.
Do you remember your first marriage? Did you completely love that one?
No, because I didn't even want to get married on the day I was getting married.
Right.
To be completely honest.
Do you think that'll be different this time?
Oh yeah.
So when do you think that would be the case? That let's say you got to get through so many days of a marriage or hanging out or being with somebody. What's the ideal? Hey, we met 5 days ago. We're getting married.
I don't know.
Like the freaking rock stars do. Is that smart?
Like Vegas? I don't know. Does it? Do you think waiting any longer makes it better or worse?
I think you
get to know the person. At least.
The longer you wait,
if they're psychotic. I
the
guess.
longer you wait to do it, I think it's better because you're gonna know the person more. You're gonna go in one of two directions. You're gonna go like, yes, we're strong. We established this bond. There's no doubt about it. But at that point, you second guess and say to yourself, why should we get married to put anything to break the way that things are?
Yeah, exactly.
On the other hand, if you're at this point where everything's good and you get to know the person more, you could go in the opposite direction where you're like, I don't know, this ain't happening. Then that's more clear.
Right.
Definitely more clear.
I've always been
if you get stronger and stronger and stronger with the person and you've hung out for fucking forever, there's no reason to just continue to just hang out then.
Right. But no, I if I were ever to do anything like that, I am a believer in like at least a 2-year engagement. You know what I mean? That way you you get the total feel to see if someone's going to turn psychotic on you.
Do they have a vagina? You're going to marry somebody without a vagina?
No.
Well, then,
personally, no.
Then there is a potential for them to turn psychotic on you. I'm sorry, I hate to break that news to you. Okay, they own the twat. They could potentially go fucking apeshit.
You never know.
I do know. They own the vagina. There is that potential. Everybody, okay. Wrap up time. Kleen, final words.
As usual.
That was a great one. I loved it. Every once in a while, I need to be reminded of why it's retarded to get married, and I just had those are all off the top of my head. That was not. This is. I didn't have notes on this. I didn't have anything. Kleen wants less blowjobs.
It was all heartfelt.
He wants to add heart. He wants to add speed bumps into getting a divorce. He wants to get halfway of his money, and he wants to make these decisions 150 some days, and have thought about it 150 days into the relationship. This is great.
I've just thought about it. It's not like I'm asking her tomorrow or today or anything. It was a thought I had in the back of my mind.
Anywho, thank you for tuning into the Goin Deep Show. This is episode 1550 something. We're midway through September. Hat tip to everyone out there. We're heading into October here in the Halloween season, which is one of our favorites. So, final words, Kleen already said it. I'm the kid. Make sure you guys chill. To the next one.